Welcome to Joyful Journeys, where every story inspires and every word empowers. Let's embark on a journey of motivation, life lessons, and new words to enrich your mind and soul. The bamboo grove and the stone path. In a quiet corner of the world, nestled between mist-covered mountains, there was a small Zen temple. Surrounded by bamboo groves and a winding stone path, it was a place where the rush of the world seemed distant and the heart could find peace. The temple was home to a group of monks, but there was one among them who was different. Shoji, a young monk who had come to Zen practice seeking something he could not yet name. Shoji was restless, always comparing himself to others. When he first arrived, the other monks seemed to have mastered the stillness he longed for. Their hands moved with a natural grace. Their words spoke with clarity, and their faces radiated an inner peace that Shoji could not understand. He felt as though he had to prove himself, to be better, to reach a place that they had already found. His heart swirled with envy. One evening, Shoji went to the elder monk, Master Kaito, for advice. "Master," Shoji said, his voice heavy with doubt, "why do I always feel like I am not enough? The others seem so much more at peace. And yet, no matter how hard I try, I cannot find the stillness I seek." Master Kaito sat silently for a moment, his eyes half closed, as though contemplating the wind in the trees. Then, without a word, he stood and beckoned Shoji to follow him. They walked through the bamboo grove, the cool evening air carrying the scent of earth and moss. After a long walk, they arrived at a small, stone-lined pond. The water was clear, mirroring the sky and the trees. Master Kaito knelt beside the water and said, "Look into the pond, Shoji. What do you see?" Shoji peered into the still water, seeing only his reflection, his face tense, his brow furrowed. "I see myself," he answered. "Now look deeper," said the master. "What else do you see?" Shoji stared into the water, but the image remained unchanged. The master smiled gently. "Envy, like the ripples in the water, distorts your true reflection," Master Kaito explained. "When you compare yourself to others, you disturb your own peace, like stones thrown into this pond. But when you let go of comparison, the waters will settle. Only then can you see your true self clearly." Shoji felt a weight lift from his chest. He realized that his restless striving and envy were like stones he had been casting into the pond of his heart. He had been clouding his own peace by constantly comparing himself to the others. With a deep breath, he began to understand the simplicity of being. From that day forward, Shoji practiced letting go of his need to be like others, letting go of his envy, and embracing the present moment. Each time envy arose, he would return to the stillness of the bamboo grove, or the reflection in the pond, and remember that peace came not from comparison, but from accepting oneself fully. In time, Shoji found the peace he had been searching for, not through striving, but through stillness. And as the years passed, his presence became like that of the bamboo, rooted in the earth, bending gracefully with the wind, but never comparing itself to the other trees in the forest. The temple grew quiet as the seasons changed, but inside, Shoji knew that the true path to Zen was not about being better than others. It was about being whole, just as he was. Let's take a moment to reflect on some meaningful words we learned today. Nestled, settled comfortably or sheltered in a particular place. Example, the cottage was nestled among the hills. Radiated, released or spread out from a central point, often referring to light, heat, or emotion. Example, she radiated happiness after hearing the good news. Contemplated, thought deeply about something, often for a long time. Example, he contemplated his next move carefully. Ripples, small waves on the surface of water, or a spreading effect caused by an initial action. Example, His kind words created ripples of positivity. Striving, making great efforts to achieve something. Example, she was striving for excellence in her studies. Envy, a feeling of jealousy or desire for what someone else has. Example, he felt envy when he saw his friend's new car. Embracing, accepting or holding something tightly, either physically or emotionally. Example, she was embracing change with an open heart. Thanks for being a part of Joyful Journeys. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your opinions and feedback in the comments below. If this story inspired you, show some love by liking, subscribing, and turning on the bell icon so you never miss an inspiring journey.